You won't believe what just happened. Song Hye Kyo has finally broken her silence, and what she said about Lee Min-ho is leaving fans around the world absolutely speechless. Before we get into the full story and the emotional statement that's breaking the internet, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss the latest updates on your favorite stars and their most talked about moments. Because this time, the drama isn't fiction, it's very, very real. It all began when rumors started swirling online about Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho's unexpected closeness. Fans had always admired both stars separately, Hye Kyo for her timeless beauty and acting finesse, and Min-ho for his charm, charisma, and undeniable screen presence. But when whispers of a romantic connection between the two began to take shape, so did the criticism. Some fans were thrilled at the possibility of their bond, while others immediately pounced on one point, their age gap. But Song Hye Kyo, known for keeping her private life tightly guarded, has done something no one expected. For the first time in months, she spoke out, not just to clarify rumors, but to defend someone very dear to her. And in doing so, she shut down every critic with grace, strength, and undeniable class. In a heartfelt, emotionally raw interview released just hours ago, Song Hye Kyo addressed the swirling rumors, her alleged relationship with Lee Min-ho, and the public backlash over their age difference. Her words didn't just defend Min-ho, they revealed a story fans weren't ready for, a connection deeper than anyone had imagined. She began by saying, "I've always believed that love, friendship, and respect have nothing to do with numbers. It's about connection, sincerity, and how someone makes you feel when the cameras are off." Those simple words carried the weight of weeks, maybe even months, of quiet judgment and online speculation. She continued, explaining that she met Lee Min-ho during a joint brand campaign early last year. At the time, they were both ambassadors for a luxury global fashion line, and what started as a brief collaboration slowly turned into something else. Behind-the-scenes footage showed them laughing together, sharing inside jokes, and spending quiet moments in between shoots. But according to Song Hye Kyo, it was never about the cameras or the glamour, it was about comfort, kindness, and the peace she felt whenever he was around. And then came the most shocking moment of the interview. "He reminded me that youth is not a number, it's energy, it's passion, it's how someone treats you," she said, her voice trembling just slightly. Lee Min-ho is one of the most respectful, thoughtful people I've met in this industry. He sees people for who they are, not how old they are or what the public expects of them. Fans watching the interview immediately flooded social media with support. Hashtags like #We support Hye Kyo and #Age is just a number began trending globally within minutes. Her courage to speak out about her bond with Lee Min-ho, without confirming or denying a romantic relationship, was enough to ignite a storm of admiration. But that wasn't all. Song Hye Kyo went on to address the harsh backlash that Lee Min-ho had faced ever since rumors of their closeness began. "He doesn't deserve to be reduced to gossip. He's a person, a good one. And I won't stay silent while people try to shame something that's never been anything but genuine." Her voice was calm but firm. And in that moment, the usually private star became something even more powerful, an advocate for emotional freedom, for human connection beyond age or expectation, and for standing up when silence is easier. So what exactly happened between them? Sources close to both actors have remained tight-lipped, but in a heartfelt, emotionally raw message shared through a close confidant and later confirmed by her agency, Song Hye Kyo addressed the situation directly, saying, "Age is just a number when it comes to genuine connection. People grow at different times, in different ways. What matters is the heart, the respect, and the intention behind the relationship." These words, simple yet powerful, instantly set social media ablaze. What truly caught the world's attention wasn't just that she spoke up, it was why. According to multiple sources, Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho have grown incredibly close over the past few months, through various industry events and private conversations. And while they've remained quiet, keeping their growing bond under wraps, the speculation turned into unfair attacks. Online forums, tabloids, and even some fans began questioning their connection, focusing solely on their age difference rather than their mutual respect and understanding. But Song Hye Kyo's message wasn't just a statement, it was a clear stand. A stand for dignity. A stand for Lee Min-ho. And more importantly, a stand for love in its most human and unfiltered form. Insiders revealed that Lee Min-ho was deeply moved by her words. Friends close to the actor shared that he's always held Song Hye Kyo in the highest regard, not just as a fellow star, but as someone whose resilience and grace he deeply admired. And over time, what began as mutual respect evolved into something more. A quiet, powerful connection built on understanding, late-night conversations, and moments away from the public eye. Sources from both camps have denied nothing, and yet, they haven't confirmed anything either. Their silence has only fueled more interest. But what Song Hye Kyo said next seemed to lift the curtain, if only slightly. Sometimes two people find each other not when others expect it, but when they need it most. I'm not here to explain my feelings. I'm here to protect someone I care about. That sentence alone stopped millions in their tracks. Because for someone like Song Hye Kyo, who has weathered intense media scrutiny and personal heartbreak, those words carried weight. They weren't vague. They weren't hypothetical. They were full of purpose and emotion, and they were directed at Lee Min-ho. Fan reactions poured in by the second. Hashtags like hashtag Song Hye Kyo protects Lee Min-ho, hashtag age is just a number, and hashtag #HYO moments started trending across Korea, China, the Philippines, and even parts of Europe. The online world couldn't get enough, and not just because of the romance. People were deeply touched by how Song Hye Kyo defended someone younger, not out of obligation, but out of genuine care and admiration. What's even more surprising is that this isn't the first time the two have crossed paths. While they've never starred in a drama together, they've been seen interacting warmly at fashion events, private galas, and industry functions over the past year. Fans who had once begged for a drama collaboration now wonder if the connection they sensed all along was more than professional. In one recent video, taken at a charity benefit, Lee Min-ho was seen gently guiding Song Hye Kyo through a crowd of photographers, his hand briefly touching her back in a protective gesture. She smiled, whispered something,